All right. Test, test,
Test.
test, test.
Sometimes you get these people play a role, and sometimes you're like, nah, I just don't quite get it. And you hear another person is playing somebody in a biopic, you're like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So
We've read the same news stories, haven't we?
Do you see that too?
Yeah.
So Pauly Shore has been cast in a short film to play Richard Simmons. So Richard Simmons, certainly a very odd character in his own right. Very nice man. Just seemed to just wanted to help people with his exercise and motivational tapes, etc.
For those of our millennials that might be listening, Richard Simmons was a 1980s fitness guru.
Yes,
he had fitness videos that he did, Sweating to the Oldies, where he would be on a soundstage dancing with regular housewives that are wanting to get in shape and listening to oldies music in the background. He had fun afro-like curly hair, really short shorts, tube socks, and a really just energetic, charismatic, flamboyant personality. And then towards the what I would guess 2000s or whatever, he just kind of disappeared.
Yeah, and it was like a whole rumor that he had been kidnapped by his housekeeper. They had a podcast, like, where's Richard Simmons and this and that. And he's come out publicly a couple of times and said
he just recently about this.
Yeah, he's completely he did not endorse any of this movie.
He did not
with his permission. Yeah. So that's too bad there. So I hope that they do him well in the portrayal. It sounds like it will be. It just portraying him as who he was, as kind of an odd guy trying to help people. So
I would think that given Pauly Shore and what he has gone through in his career about trying to be taken seriously and not be the butt of the joke from his peers and whatnot, I find it hard to believe that he would take a role like this and beat up somebody else who kind of takes a beating like he does. So I kind of would like to hope that Pauly Shore would kind of take this seriously and not either make a mockery of it or not portray him in a horrible light. Again, how many of us know the actual true story about like Richard Simmons and who he is? Not many. So it's not like we can go, you know what, that's bullshit. Only Richard Simmons could do that.
Right.
But I just hope that there's enough respect on Pauly's side for that not to be a thing.
I agree with you. I tend to think, though, he's not going to make fun of anybody. I think he's really going to try to portray him well and all that. It's right. One of the most interesting pop culture figures of the 80s, without question.
Yeah.
Without question.
Well, look at what they did to Weird Al. You watch the Weird Al biopic?
Love it.
What Daniel Radcliffe did to Weird Al was bullshit. Weird Al was much more of a badass than that movie portrayed.
That's
much more of a womanizer. Just all around sex symbol, I hear.
That's
so
right.
It's just rude what Daniel Radcliffe did, or Radcliffe. Is that how you pronounce that kid's name?
That's Radcliffe. Yeah.
He's not a kid anymore, but you know.
Yeah. Hopefully Pauly Shore is fucking better. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Hey, did you like that video? You know you did, and we know you did. So stop screwing around and go like that video, subscribe to our channel, and join us for some more.
gravy.